Jump it down there.
Wait, introduce yourself.
I'm Lisa.
The whole world, they don't know you. The camera's up there.
Oh, no. Lisa from Arizona.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And the game is by Asali.
The game is by
Asali, who I have not met yet. So hi, Asali. Thank you.
Yeah, tell that.
What else? I think that's it. So we were playing this game with a couple of sisters, and I was thinking out loud, and they were wondering like where I had got that from, for how to memorize the order of it. So this will help you guys memorize the order of the alphabet, but it also has a storyline in here that teaches you a lot about your life. So keep in mind the definitions, because the story never changes, but you can switch it up, like how Aleph means strength and leader. So you can use either one interchangeably, but they mean the same thing. So yeah, is that good? Or
yes, perfect.
I'm not good at this.
You're natural.
Just speak loud.
All right, so we're gonna go through the alphabet letter by letter and follow the storyline, okay? And you guys keep in mind all the definitions for each letter, even though I might use just one or two. Got it?
Got it.
All right.
Gotcha.
So here's the story. You start with Aleph. If you make Yah the leader or the strength of your home, he will guide your footsteps to the pathway or the open door and lead you to revelation of the nail, also which Yahushua HaMashiach, which is a sword, a plow, and it's uprooting and causing a separation, a fence or a tent wall, dividing clean from unclean, holy from unholy. Y'all still with me? Yes. That separation causes this point of decision. You can either choose to be surrounded by the snake in the basket or make the right decision and get out. You make the right decision, then you have the right hand power of the Most High working on your behalf. Because you gave him that permission. And that is a blessing to you. The next letter. And you continue on towards him in his being prodded and goaded and by his instruction. Yes. Right? So you are then washed by the water of his word. Hallelujah. And that can sometimes be chaotic because he's getting rid of what's not of him. Yes. But it brings forth new life. But your new life has to be supported properly. Yes. That's why there's a hand on a staff. And it's leaning because you're leaning on it. So if your actions and deeds are leaning on his staff, his instructions, then you are supporting your life properly. Yes, yes. When your life is being supported properly, it gives you a good eye. You start seeing things the way he sees things. You start seeing yourself the way he sees you. You start seeing your people the way he sees your people. And a good eye gives you a good mouth. Out of the abundance of the heart, hallelujah. And with the righteous eye and the righteous mouth, you realize that you are a man on his side, ever in need of the Most High, never trying to be independent. Your pride is not in it. Hallelujah. And didn't mean to rhyme, but so you can always see the sun on the horizon in these cycles of righteousness that you go through to be cleansed so that you can make him first in absolutely every single area of your life. So his all-consuming fire can come up and leave nothing left but him, and you be bearing his mark and be in covenant with him. So we're going to do it backwards and opposite. We're going to go contrary to his word, and we're going to go backwards to give you guys a picture of how Hasatan is working with the same letters. So we'll start at Tav this time. You don't bear his mark, and you're not in covenant with him. So it's all consuming fire is going to destroy you. Because you didn't put him first in every single living thing in your life. So you never saw the sun on the horizon. You didn't properly go through those cycles of righteousness because you weren't even in need of him. He was too prideful. Forget being a man on his side. So that gave you a bad mouth. And because you have a bad eye, you're not looking at it properly. Still out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And the reason why you have a bad eye is because your hand is not on his staff. You're not supporting your life properly. So you don't even really have a new life. You're still living that old one. Because you weren't washed by the water of his word. Because you weren't led and guided by his staff, his instructions. So you weren't blessed because his right hand of power was not working on your behalf. Because you made the wrong decision and you stayed in the basket with the snakes surrounding. So you never realized, and you didn't even know that there was a separation, and maybe you didn't care because you didn't know holy from unholy or clean from unclean. So that plow that's supposed to uproot things is now a sword against you. Because you never realized Yahushua HaMashiach. You know why? Because it was never revealed to you, and it was never revealed to you because you weren't going down the wrong. You were going down the wrong path. Because he wasn't guiding your footsteps, and he wasn't guiding your footsteps because for you and your house, you decided to not keep him the strength and to not make him the leader. So he says, I am the Aleph in the top. He's also, when he says that, he's referencing this whole cycle, this whole story in between. So if you keep him first, you'll end up bearing his mark. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Tell me that's not powerful. That right there changed your life. That right there stopped all the questions when somebody said, what difference do it make? Right. It makes a difference, I'm trying to tell you. Come on. Come on, give my sister another hand. Come on, give her another hand. Turn out the bar. And turn out the bar for Al Salim. What a wonderful game. The kids can learn it. And see, you're never going to see the alphabet the same. And you're going to learn by memorizing this. We got to record it. You're going to be able to play this over and over again. And you'll be able to memorize all the meanings of all the letters in a story form and an instruction for life. One more time. Come on, give her a hand. Hallelujah.